Hey guys, it's Corey. I hope everybody's having a good week. It is Thursday, December 16th at just about 7 o'clock, almost going on 7 o'clock p.m. here in Michigan. Um, so, holidays are coming up. I hope everybody has good plans. And I just hope everybody's having a good week. I hope everybody had a good week and is just doing the best you guys can. Welcome to my channel. For those of you who might be new to my channel, my name's Corey. I'm 30 years old. I'm from Grand Rapids, Michigan, and I struggle with a schizoaffective disorder as well as a substance abuse disorder. And I make videos on my channel about that and what my recovery is going like. So, yeah, what I wanted to talk about tonight is tonight today I have exactly 1 week back into sobriety. I did unfortunately have another relapse that I had to deal with, um, but I'm not going to stop trying. I'm determined to get long term sobriety. Um, eventually someday here. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with the lighting here. It looks very bright on my screen for some reason. I cannot figure out why it's like that. It's normally not very bright, but hopefully you guys can see me okay. If not, I might have to edit this video a little bit or something. I don't know. But yeah, I did have I've over the past year has been really rough for me. I've relapsed quite a few times over this past year, probably more times than I can count. But I still keep trying. I always restart my sobriety count and try to put together as much sobriety time as I can. And um, right now, like I said, I'm 1 week back into it. I'm currently working on my eighth day, sober or clean, whatever you want to call it, clean or sober. I use both terms because I have problems with both drugs and alcohol. And I know when we're talking about alcohol, people usually say sober, and when we're talking about drugs, people usually say clean. I use both terms because it's basically the same thing, in my opinion. But yeah, how things have been going on the first week is pretty good. I'm really surprised because my cravings have been down. Usually the first week is a lot harder than this. The withdrawal process this past time wasn't very difficult. Usually it's a lot more difficult than it was this last time. So I'm very thankful about that. Um, I'm very involved in AA and NA right now. I'm going to two, sometimes three or four meetings a day, and I have a really good network of support around me. My uncle, my parents, grandparents, um, my friend Matt, Mike. Um, I'm probably forgetting some people. My mind's kind of drawing a blank right now, but I'm just really blessed to have some really good people in my life and have some really good support right now. Um, but anyway, I do apologize if I left anyone out, but you guys know who you are and you know how important you are to me. But I wanted to talk about how things are going with my mental health. Um, the last few videos I made, I talked about my problem with that I've haven't been having with sleep terrors and nightmares and getting on medication for the first time in my life for that. It's called Prazosin, and I've been on it for about 2 weeks, right? In fact, yeah, today is exactly 2 weeks. And I've only had one night with night terrors on it. Um, I've been sleeping really good lately, and the nightmares have pretty much been down. I'm not going to say they're completely gone, but they're definitely reduced. Um, so I'm very happy with the way this medication is working. I only had one night where I had problems with it, and I think that's because I wasn't at my house. I was sleeping somewhere else. I was in a different environment, and I think that could have had a factor to do with why I was having nightmares. Um, anyway, aside from that, the other medicine I'm on for schizoaffective disorder is working out really well. Um, I'm on Rexulti right now, which I feel like is a good medication because it I feel like the voices that I hear are pretty under control. I mean, I do still hear them, but they're pretty quiet and they're pretty peaceful and they're very positive. They're kind of encouraging. They're kind of giving me advice and helping guide me through my life basically right now. I'm not hearing anything like too demonic or evil or anything like that or anything encouraging bad behavior or anything like that. So I'm very happy about that. I think the Rexulti works out really nicely. And it's the first medication I've been on that doesn't have side effects for me. I mean, those of you who hear voices, a lot of you guys will probably say the same thing, because a lot of these medications that they give us for hearing voices, they have some pretty brutal side effects. They often make us overweight and just really tired and just constantly worn out and exhausted. And this medication has been a godsend to me because it's the first medication I've been on that doesn't do that. So I'm really happy about Rexulti. I can't say enough good things about it. I'm on 4 milligrams, which is the maximum dose of it. It goes from 1 milligrams to 2 and 3 and 4 milligrams. Those are the doses of it. Um, if you're taking Rexulti for major depressive disorder, you're more likely going to be on 1 or 2 milligrams of it. And if you're taking it for schizoaffective disorder or another type of schizophrenia, you're more likely going to be on 3 or 4 milligrams of it. And that's where I'm at right now. So I don't want to make any changes to it because it's working pretty nicely and it has no side effects on me, which is just a miracle for me. The other medication I'm on is Wellbutrin. I feel like that's a really good medication too. Um, it does its job. It's an antidepressant. It's not an SSRI, but it is an antidepressant. And I've never been suicidal since I've been on it. So I'd say that it's doing its job. I'm pretty happy with that. Again, I don't want to make any changes to that. And then lastly, the other medication I'm on is Visceral and I really don't need it that much. I take it for panic attacks and to help me sleep. And I really don't need it lately because I haven't been having panic attacks and I've been sleeping pretty well just without it. So I haven't really been needing it lately. I've only taken it, I had it refilled 2 weeks ago and I've only taken it one night since the refill. So, um, yeah, it's a good medication, but I just don't really need it as much right now. So, less medication to me is kind of a good thing. So I'm kind of glad I don't need it right now. So really the Rexulti and the Wellbutrin and the Prazosin are the main medications that I'm on a regular basis right now. And I feel really good about this medication lineup. I don't want to make any changes to it. I just want to keep everything the same. Therapy is going really good. I have two therapists right now. One is for my substance abuse disorder, and the other one is for my schizoaffective disorder. Um, the one that I see for schizoaffective disorder is through Hope Network, which is my mental health agency. I see her roughly once every 2 or 3 weeks, which comes out to about 2 or 3 appointments a month. So I feel pretty good about that. And then my substance abuse counselor, um, he is through Telebehavioral Health US, which is currently the agency I'm using for my substance abuse services. And that's working out really well too. I see him every week. He likes to see me every week. So he has enough availability to do so. And he's very concerned about my addiction right now. So he likes to see me every week. So it's good to check in with him every week. So going very well overall. Oh, and another thing I wanted to touch base on is my exercise. I started dieting and exercising again just within the past week. I was kind of letting my diet go. Last summer, I did really good. I lost over 30 pounds, actually closer to 40 pounds. And over the past couple of months, I put some of that weight back on because I've been kind of neglecting my diet. And sorry guys, there's a lot of noise tonight. My apartment complex gets kind of noisy sometimes. I hear a fire alarm going off right now. That happens all the time. People burn shit and stuff. It's kind of annoying, but I just deal with it. Anyway, yeah, diet and exercise. I restarted my diet. I'm eating mostly greens right now, which I think is going to help me lose the weight that I put back on recently, and also exercise. I try to do 50 to 60 push-ups in the morning and then another 50 to 60 push-ups at night. So roughly 100 to 120 push-ups a day right now. And I also do a lot of walking around. I don't have a vehicle and I don't always have money to get on the bus, so I walk all over my city. And I feel like that's a great way for me to stay in shape too. So, yeah, overall, this first week back in the sobriety has been really good. I have a lot of really positive things going on right now. And I hope everybody else is having a good week. I think I'm going to wrap this video up here because I've said pretty much everything I wanted to talk about. But yeah, hope you guys are doing good. And if you have any questions, I'm always here. It might take some time for me to reply sometimes, but I will eventually do it. So if anybody has any questions or comments, I'm totally open to that. So thank you guys.